On a petition linked to the hijab row raging in Karnataka, the Supreme Court today rejected an urgent hearing and said, "We will interfere only at an appropriate time." A girl in Karnataka had approached the Supreme Court after the High Court yesterday advised students to avoid wearing religious garments until it decides on a case involving hijab restrictions in schools and colleges. "Don't spread these things to a national level. We will interfere only at an appropriate time," Chief Justice Ramana said, declining an urgent hearing on the petition. "Please do not spread it to larger levels. We know what is happening. Think over, is it proper to bring these things to Delhi, the national level? If there is anything wrong, we will protect," Chief Justice Ramana said. Moving on to the next news, a 31-year-old woman died and another woman is missing for over 16 hours after a chunk of 6th floor came crashing down to the first floor at a posh apartment complex in Gurgaon yesterday. The missing woman's husband, identified as Indian Railways officer Arun Srivastava, was rescued from the rubble and shifted to hospital. Following the crash, Mr. Srivastava's leg was stuck under the rubble. Rescue workers treated his injuries till he was rescued and hospitalized. Residents have said that a chunk from the drawing room area in the 6th floor crashed to the first floor. Kaushal Kumar, a resident, said the incident took place around 6 p.m. in Tower D. Moving on to the next news, Airtel users across India are facing an outage. The issue seems to have impacted both broadband and cellular users on the telecom network as per the user reports emerging on social media. Internet outage tracker Down Detector has also suggested that the outage is impacting Airtel users in various parts of the country. The telecom operator is, however, yet to provide clarity on the issue. As per the details available on Down Detector, the issue seems to have emerged around 11 am. A large number of users have taken to Twitter to raise complaints. The user report suggests that the issue is impacting Airtel broadband as well as mobile networks. The Airtel app is also not accessible to some users. Moving on to the next news. Protests in Karnataka over college students being denied the right to wear the hijab were flagged Thursday by Manchester United footballer Paul Pogba, who shared an Instagram story. "Hindutva mobs continue to harass Muslim girls wearing hijab to college in India." Pogba, a French national whose mother is Muslim and who started practicing Islam in 2019, shared a 58-second reel originally posted by the London-based Instagram handle. The clip begins with a massive crowd of boys and men wearing saffron scarves and surrounding a small group of young girls wearing hijabs. The mob, which numbers several dozen male individuals at least, can be heard shouting and chanting as the dust rises from the scuffle. Moving on to the next news, launching an attack on the Congress, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Thursday said if Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru wanted, Goa could have been liberated within hours in 1947 when India attained independence, but it took 15 years for the state to be freed from the Portuguese rule. Addressing an election rally in Mapusa ahead of the February 14 assembly polls, Modi said the Congress has been treating Goa as its enemy and same treatment continues even now, which can be seen through the constant political instability imposed upon the state by the party. The Congress has never understood the political culture, aspirations of youths of Goa. They always have had a feeling of enmity towards Goa, the Prime Minister said as he campaigned for the BJP, which is seeking a second straight term in office.